Alright YouTube, it's Shadow King Nazru, and I'm here with my review of Sailor Moon Crystal's Episode 11. Now, if you happen to hear any background noises, don't worry, that's just the dishwasher. So anyway, Sailor Moon Crystal's Episode 11. The episode starts off with Sailor Moon having a dream about Mamoru, aka Tuxedo Mask. And she's following him, trying to get him to come back to her, but Luna ends up waking her up. And the next day they start wondering what could have happened to Tuxedo Mask and trying to learn more about the Moon Kingdom as of what happened with episode 10. Then they bump into another person and who looks a lot like Tuxedo Mask. And it turns out that it is Mamoru. But they didn't know that because they didn't get a good look at it. Though Sailor Moon does have a hunch since his watch started working, and as it started back when they went to the Moon Kingdom. And so Mamoru meets with what's his name again? Furuhata? We'll just call him Furu. He meets up with Furu and his friend Indon, and through the power of hypnosis, he gets his friend Indon to go away and hypnotizes Furu to say that his name is Indon, and that they're going to be good friends. And so eventually, Sailor Moon as Usagi meets up with Furu and Mamoru, and Mamoru introduces himself as Endon, and Usagi is confused by this because she knows he's Mamoru. They have a relationship, and this is all. And he's starting to act really strange. That he has a very cold tone to his voice, and his eyes are red. And Luna is watching this as well, and she suspects it. However, they don't think much of it at first, though they're holding the suspicion. And meanwhile, later, Usagi meets with the other Sailor Scouts, and they try to test the sword that they got from the Moon Kingdom. And they tested on a diamond ring, and the sword, just by doing a slight touch, easily breaks through the diamond and reduces to pieces. Holy sword indeed. And Ami believes that the sword is made of the same material that the Moon Kingdom is right now, but it's been corrupted by dark forces, and thus making it a dead planet. And then we later see that that Mamoru is trying to get closer to Usagi by spending time with her when she plays the Sailor B game, and he's asking her questions like, "Wow, you're really good at the Sailor B game. I heard that you know her. Do you also know Sailor Moon?" Subtlety. Use it next time, Mamoru. Unfortunately, Mamoru is unable to hypnotize Usagi into telling her into spending more time with him, and Usagi starts to say she has to go. So later on, he confides in Furu to find the command center. But Sailor Jupiter, aka Makoto, arrives and says that she wants to know what they're up to. Unfortunately, Mamoru gets the better of her. Hey, Sailor Jupiter, next time, will you try to take on a person you might think might be an evil opponent? Don't do it alone. And the Sailor Scouts get a warning and head to the command center. And they find Makoto over there saying that they need to stay away from Mamoru. And she asks, does Usagi still have the legendary silver crystal? And she does. And it turns out that it's a trap. No, I'm not doing that meme. And anyway, Mamoru reveals that this whole thing was a trap and tries to get the legendary silver crystal from Usagi and the other Sailor Scouts. And the Sailor Scouts try to transform into their versions of Sailor, Venus, Mars, and Mercury to fend off Mamoru, but he overpowers them. Now, I still gotta go into the asking, while they were transforming, which took well over 2 to 3 minutes, why didn't Mamoru just kill them while they were transforming? Seriously. I know that's a running joke, but that does have a valid point. Anyway, Usagi is stricken by grief and fear that she might hurt Mamoru, and why is Mamoru fighting her friends and loved ones? And Luna says that she has to fight back because it's not really Mamoru, and she tries to motivate her by showing that this is not really Mamoru by fighting Mamoru. But Mamoru brushes Luna aside and kills her. Wow, that was unnecessarily brutal. However, Luna is healed by Sailor Moon's moon healing escalation, and she prepares to strike what she believes to be the fake Mamoru. However, Mamoru gets the legendary silver crystal, and he gives it to Queen Beryl. And Queen Beryl introduces herself and says and boasts that this is her greatest victory, and that since she no longer has any use for the Sailor Guardians, she is going to make the command center their graveyard. But not before revealing that the Mamoru Chan that they were facing was indeed the real Mamoru, just under her control. That Queen Beryl is all kinds of evil. All in all, I really did dig this episode. It was really dark, though, with the whole possession of a loved one, and even going so far as to kill one of Sailor Moon's best friends. Yes. So I'm really looking forward to the next episode. And next video, I'm going to be doing my rant on the Marvel Animated Universe. Look forward to that.